Chris Furlong, and I run an eBay store called Lifestyle Fodder, and also have a YouTube presence, CL Furlong, where I document that journey.
And how did you get to where you are today?
Used to work in corporate as project management in IT consulting. I always had a dream to build my own business. Didn't know what that looked like, but I also wanted to have a podcast as well, helping people further their lifestyles. Again, didn't really have any way to do that. So I figured the best way to do it is just rip the band-aid off, leave the 9 to 5 and start from zero. So I did that in the middle of COVID, which was not, not good timing. Why not? I started my podcast, which is called Further Your Lifestyle, but I needed something to back that up and obviously pay the bills. So I started selling pre-owned goods on eBay, starting with books, media, a bit of everything. And then eventually after 2 years, I realized that's not going to be sustainable. So I went cold turkey into pre-owned clothing, and that changed my business. And we've been doing it for 5 years now, and currently turning over about 360,000 every year.
Have you had any failures or setbacks along your way, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, I don't think failures, lots of mistakes. If I'd failed, I probably wouldn't be doing this now. But I think the challenges has been just continually having to adapt and pivot. So they're not, I think, the barriers that come up that people decide to, now, this isn't worth my time, I can't do it. When I first started moving the business into a storage unit, that was super scary because it's like, oh, it's going to cost more money. But then it helped me grow the business. And then I eventually moved into 5 storage units. Now I moved into a warehouse, and the same thing. It costs more money. It's taking more risk, but willing to figure out, how do I solve this problem? And I realized that a lot of the time it's really just problem solving. Like any issue or failure or mistake you make, it's okay, that's what we've learned from it. Now, how do we take it to something bigger and greater? Or surely this isn't the end of the world. So how do we do it? And just figuring out. I don't think there's anything being specific in terms of like really bad mistakes. I think it's just putting in the reps and then learning how to do something better. So it's okay, you might get a return because you didn't do the description better. Okay, you do the descriptions better next time. So it's really just the normal reps of kind of like doing life. Is you make a mistake, charge on.
For somebody who wants to do what you do, what's your advice to them?
I think there's a lot of calculated risk to it. I wouldn't recommend people just leave your 9 to 5 and take it all risk, because I'd been working for 10 years. I didn't have a family to have to support. My circumstance was very different. But I think if you do want to achieve something, you have to be working towards it. If you want to be somewhere in 10 years, you got to start today, because it's going to take doing one thing today. And that's what I would probably encourage is, what's one thing you can do today that's going to get you closer to where you want to be? Trust yourself. Be willing to ask for help. If you don't start, you'll never see anything happen.